look at this. Look at this. What do I have? Today out in the wood yard, I've got a truck full of saws. We're gonna do some cutting. Here we go. So the first thing I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna sharpen up this saw. This is Tyler's. He's right here. He's behind the camera. He's brought another one over here for me to sharpen. I'll stick that one in there too. That's a little guy we're gonna sharpen. I sharpened all mine, oiled them up already. I got my 4 saws. He brought 3 saws, and Bert's got a bunch of saws, but I'm gonna sharpen these up so we can do some cutting. So I'm gonna get these touched up. This one right here, I think a bowling ball would be sharper. Look at this. Look at this. I'm pushing down too. There's just nothing there. Holy crap, that is bad. That's really bad. And I brought along my my EBL, my electric box liberator, as I call it, right here. So I got my Dremel plugged in, so we're gonna sharpen this puppy up. And what's the deal? I don't have any power. There we go. Okay, here we go. These are really dull. Holy crap. I'm gonna be taking off about 1/4 inch. Man, the edges are just curled right over.
Yep. Like my dad hit a stone or something.
No, he didn't hit a stone. I think he was cutting a sidewalk in half. It's bad. Some of these teeth are gonna be down to nubs when I get down here. Wow. So today Tyler came because you were bored and needed something to do.
Yep.
And he's got saws, I have saws, and I have a pile of wood back here. So we're gonna do some cutting today. We're gonna cut a lot of this tree service stuff we've been getting that's not gonna be good for the processor. So too big, too small, too crooked, just a lot of the ugly stuff. So we got a whole bunch of it. I'm gonna cut till I can't anymore. So basically we're gonna either run out of oil, gas, or daylight. Yeah. Because I won't run out of energy.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So we're gonna do some cutting, so let's get going. So I caught a mouse this morning in a mouse trap, and I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna like it. Here, kitty, 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 kitties. Get them all rounded up here, let's see what happens. Ooh, look at this, look at this. Look at this. What do I have? Here we go, guys. he ain't gonna share. That's his mouse. And he's the bigger cat, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna go hide and eat it and let the other ones just kind of, look at him. What do you got there? He says, I am out of here with the mouse. The other ones don't even know what he's got. So here's what the wood looks like. It's you know, small stuff like this, big stuff like this, crotches, stuff like here is a crotch there, big stuff. Another one that's got a bunch of limb crotches there, so you can see all this kind of stuff is what we're going to cut up. And a little bit of maple in here, but mainly ash is what's in here. A lot of cookie size stuff like this we're just going to cut up for the boiler. And so yeah, all this whole stuff back here, there's some really big, that next row too can be cut. So we can cut until we can't cut anymore. So that's what we're going to do. So time to get moving.
Best job I've ever had.
That's what I thought. Did you notice that it grabs a little? I took the rakers down a couple strokes.
Just a little bit.
It grabs, I saw that. Yeah, you gotta kind of hold it back a little.
It likes to pull you right in. Maybe it does reject.
grab my saw. thing of beauty.
That's a burnt piece.
That's a dandy. So you saw Bert just moved around a whole bunch of chunks for us so we can cut again, because we cut a bunch and he cleared everything off, cleaned it up, which is really nice on the cement. And our saws are all dull. Well, mine's not too bad, but it needs a little touching up. But somebody hit the cement a little bit here because these teeth are kind of round. This one, right, I don't think it'll focus that close, but they're pretty bad. There's one up here I saw that was it's all chipped up. So once again, I have the power box here, so this is going to come in really handy, I tell you. So here we go. Let's do this. And I put it on my, turn this off so you can hear me. And I put it on my tailgate, little jig Kenny made, so kind of hold everything in place, which is kind of nice. Yeah, you hit it pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
Look at that tooth. That's really bad. Is this 24?
Yeah.
And it's yours?
Yeah.
Is it a 5.0?
I just take it to Husqvarna.
Yours aren't 5.0s, are they?
Mine are 5/8.
5, yeah.
You can set the bar here. 24 3/8 by 5/0. Yeah. Right there.
Oh, there you go. Happy Christmas. I'd give you one, but you can't use it. Yeah, because I got about 20 of them.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I got them at the logging show.
Up in Green Bay.
Yeah. I think I bought 18 and I already had 5 or 6. I think we paid $16.75 a piece. That's cheap.
That's a cheap chain.
Normally they're 25 to 30.
Yes,
30,
they are.
yeah. Or more. Yeah. That's why we bought a bunch of them. Well, next year I'll get some. Well, that one's bad.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, this vise on the tailgate is nice. Holds the saw really nice and solid for you.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the saw moving in your
No.
groove in the tailgate.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm going to use this more often. It holds it really steady. There. That one's done.
Now she wants to leave earlier.
What's that?
Now the boss wants to leave earlier.
Oh. There you go. One's done. There we go. We did some cutting. We cut for, what do you think?
Half hour?
Just
20 minutes?
now? Yeah, but I mean total today, maybe.
I would say close to 3 hours or so.
I'd say about 3, because we did a lot of goofing around stuff and
Talking.
Went and had lunch, but we cut a bunch of wood for the little bit we did. I know I ran 2 tanks through my 572s, one each of those.
Yep, I ran tanks 2 through my 460.
And I ran 1 complete tank, 1 3/4 tank on this, but then I sharpened it, filled it back up. So really I ran about almost 4 tanks.
Yeah.
So you did probably about the same.
Yeah, because I ran 2 tanks in my 460. I ran this one for a little bit, and then I ran your...
Yeah, my 572.
572.
Yeah. So yeah,
about 4 each.
We cut quite a bit actually. I mean, you don't when you pile it up, it looks like a lot. It doesn't look like a lot to the camera because it's way back there, but it's quite a bit of wood. But we did a lot of ripping. A lot of people are going to ask, why do you rip it? Because I don't have a log lift.
Yep.
And I'm old. And anytime you get a round that is 20 inches, it's close to 200 pounds.
Yep.
So why kill yourself? Just rip it in half or even quarter it.
Me and my dad will have to lift them together, or we use the loader and throw them in the loader and then lift it up to our splitter and roll them in.
Yep. But these big saws cut so fast, it's pretty darn easy.
Yes,
it just let the saw fall through it.
Yep.
And it's nice to get them to the manageable sizes. Anything that's, I like to get them under 100 pounds.
Yep.
120 is not bad. 130, I can still lift that. But I just assume, and it's one less split I got to do too.
Yep.
It does make a mess. We got a lot of kitty litter here.
Or cat bedding.
Yeah.
Too.
So yeah, I've got the 592 XP, and you've got the 592 XPG, which is heated handles.
Yep.
And you just discovered that it heats this part too.
It heats it.
This part and your handle.
Here and the handlebar too.
So it's pretty nice, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I want to get one. Yeah, I think that's something I want in my next saw, whether I get a 572 or whatever size I get for a next saw, because my 576 is, I can tell it's starting to chatter. I think it's starting to go.
It might.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to get another bigger saw eventually. And my first saw I grab all the time is a 592 because it's got so much power. I just like cutting with it. But there's nothing wrong with the 572s.
No, it's actually a lot nicer sometimes, just the weight difference too. Yeah, you're losing power, but when you're just cutting rounds.
Yeah, when you're cutting in a pile like we're standing and cutting in this stuff, a big saw is not a problem. It's not like you're carrying it through the woods or anything.
No.
So I don't mind it at all. And yeah, you get a little more tired, but you're cutting a lot faster.
Yes.
And when you're ripping, it's just
you're a lot more productive more quickly.
More productive. That's what a lot of guys, my 450 Rancher's all the saw I need. Well, yeah, if you're only cutting.
That's what we started with was the 450.
So did I. And it's fine if you're only cutting, maybe 10 full cords a year at the most, and you can take your time at it. But I want to produce as much wood as fast as possible, and you do too, because you saw wood. You want to just get it done, and it's more fun with a big saw.
That's why I'm getting a new splitter.
Yeah. So the saws that I have, I've bought my last 3 saws. This one, my 572, I think both my 572s. And this one, I bought them all at Modern Rental, which is in Ripon, Wisconsin, for those of you that are in the area. And that's where you bought all your stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a sticker on the front here. It says Modern Rental. They're the biggest dealership in the state of Wisconsin.
Yes, they are. They have saws galore. I think they have every single thing from little teeny weeny saws for the homeowner to these big bad boys to top handles and tons of apparel too and everything.
Yeah, they got hats. That's why I got this hat. You got your hat there. I think mine says Husqvarna on it. Yours is too.
My safety glasses, all my hoodies and
gloves. I mean, they got everything. And they also carry Echo, right?
Echo, yep. And they do carry a little bit of steel chains and stuff like that. But Echo and Husqvarna and Toro are their main 3 sellers.
Brands. Right. Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff. Real nice guys, good service. I got my light bar there, and my first light bar that I had chips in it. It was actually, there were some brittle spots. There was like 3 spots where it actually broke about 1 inch by about a 1/4 inch along there. And I told them, I said, well, bring it in. We'll give you a different one. So they just traded me and I got a new one. And it was a factory flaw is what it was, because it had happened in 3 different spots. Now this one's been just fine, and I really like the light bar on the big saw.
I'll have to get one.
The lighter, it makes a big difference. You're really balanced really nice when you grab it like this, which is the other reason I like a 24 inches. You're not so front heavy that it sags.
Mine's one in the tip.
Yeah. So, we run 24s. A lot of guys that argue about what size is the right size. Whatever size you want to cut with is the right size.
I'm so used to 20s that I'm slowly going to the 24s because I don't like bending over as much.
Well, and that's the thing. If you get a 28 or 32, 36, 48, hut, I don't know. I mean, whatever size you want to get.
Yep.
Less bending over, but then you got to fight that tip of the bar, too. You're leaning back.
You got to make sure you don't dig it in the dirt or
Yep, you're gonna hit.
like I did.
You're gonna hit the ground. Yeah, you're gonna hit the ground more often with a longer bar,
Yep.
without a doubt. And then you got more teeth to sharpen. So
Yes, that is true.
I don't know. I really like the 24s. I've cut with a 28 a couple times, and it was not bad. So
I got a 32 for this thing just for the bigger trees we have to cut eventually at some point, but
yeah.
the
Yeah.
24 is just an overall nice size to run with.
So it's time for us to quit. I got a delivery I got to go do. Not going to record that. You got to go. You got people to go have fun with tonight.
Yep.
So that's it for today, folks. You're interested to poke the buttons, hit them all. Tomorrow we'll be back 5:30 a.m. Another video. I'm going to be back here doing more work. I don't know. I think I'll be cutting or splitting something tomorrow here. And between now and then, you're going to go watch one of the 900 videos on the channel because that's what they should do, right?
Yes, they should.
That's it for today, folks.
Good night, Irene.